Welcome to another show of The Opening Bell. I am your host, Kenneth Giles. Today is Tuesday, March 30th, and you are listening to Ding Ding Ding, The Opening Bell. Got a lot on the show today. We're talking SimNBA, SimNets, SimGrizzlies. We're talking SimNFL, talking about the SimBengals. I want to explain to you why the SimBengals might have had 20 shares traded yesterday. I do have an explanation for you. We're also talking SimMLB before opening day. Who's up preseason? Who's down preseason? And let's get to it. Okay, let's jump right into the SimNBA. The biggest winners on the day were the SimNets, trading up over 5% to $46.79. They are currently the second highest priced team on the SimNBA, behind the SimJazz in the Western Conference. Now, this SimNets team has got a lot of hype on social media. They just signed LaMarcus Aldridge. Everyone's already saying that this is a done deal, that the Nets are going to win the Eastern Conference. The interesting part is they're still second in the Eastern Conference behind the 76ers. The 76ers are 8-2 in their last 10. The Brooklyn Nets are 8-2 in their last 10. The Milwaukee Bucks are 8-2 in their last 10. So it is a really competitive Eastern Conference, but everyone's already writing it off and saying the Brooklyn Nets are going to the NBA Finals. Now, what does this mean for Sim investors? Well, like I said, they're up over 5% on the day. They were also down over 5% on the day yesterday. So today's gains were just picking up a lot of yesterday's losses. Now, this team has a lot of hype, but they're also winning a lot of games. So if you're in the market of, hey, I want win payouts right now, this team is going to win a lot of games. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to go deep in the playoffs. So if you're looking for a team to earn you win payouts, look no further than the SimNets, although they will come with a high price tag, being the second highest priced team in the SimNBA. Staying in the Eastern Conference, the Sim 76ers also traded up over 4% on the day. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They're earning a lot of win payouts. They're currently first in the Eastern Conference. Now, a lot of people are asking, okay, the SimNets probably going to go to the NBA Finals out of the East. Is there value in the Sim 76ers? Is there value in the SimBucks? And the answer is yes. All you care about as an investor is win payouts, and this Sim 76ers team is going to win games, right? They've proven they're going to win games all year. The other exciting thing about the Sim 76ers team is they might have a brighter future than the SimNets moving forward. They're younger. Their payroll is going to be a little bit smaller. They play really good defense. So if you're looking for a longer-term play, this Sim 76ers team might actually provide some value long-term. Staying in the Eastern Conference, the SimBulls, who traded up over 20% after the All-Star break, making their move to pair Zach LaVine with another All-Star, they were down over 4% yesterday. They moved, and the Eastern Conference is so tight that they went from the 4th seed in the East to the 11th seed in just a couple of days. So investors are reacting to this idea that they might not actually make the playoffs despite their blockbuster trade to pair Zach LaVine with another All-Star. Again, another thing to monitor, SimBulls down 4% on the day after falling to the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference. Okay, moving on from the SimNBA back to the SimNFL. If you've been on SimBull at all in the last 24 hours, you're going to be like, what the heck is going on with the SimBengals? The SimBengals are up over 12% on the day. They went from $23 a share to about $27 a share. And the question is why? What did they do? Who'd they sign? Well, the answer is we announced a new partnership with a Cincinnati-based podcast. When that happens, we're going to have more Cincinnati fans come in the market, and therefore that team may rise in value because people want to own shares of their favorite teams. So we announced we're excited to announce a new partnership with the Orange and Black Insider podcast based out of Cincinnati. That caused the SimBengals to rise over 12% on the day. SimBengals provide really interesting value. They are the 22nd ranked team at $27.50, 22nd ranked team in the SimNFL. They have a young quarterback who's drafted first overall. Coming off ACL surgery, yes. Do they have some problems to fix on the offensive line? Yes. Do they need more weapons? Yes. But if you believe in Joe Burrow, this is an absolute steal to get to the 22nd ranked team. If you think Joe Burrow is going to be top 5, top 10 quarterback in the next coming years, this could be an absolute steal. Think about the SimChargers. The SimBengals and the SimChargers actually launched at the same price at the beginning of the SimNFL season last year. Launched at the same price. They've gone completely different directions. Justin Herbert has obviously played excellent. They have risen to the 10th most expensive team because of Justin Herbert's potential future. Joe Burrow has that maybe same future ahead of him. He just is coming off an ACL surgery. So if you believe in the young quarterbacks, you have the SimChargers at 10, you have the SimDolphins at 8, and you have the SimBengals at 22. So if you're looking for value out of the quarterback class from last year, the SimBengals are really, really interesting, especially drafting 5th overall. Will they take Jamar Chase? Will they look at Kyle Pitts? Will they take offensive tackle Penei Sewell? there's a lot of exciting things that could happen for this team. And if you're looking for a young quarterback with a really high ceiling, look no further than the SimBengals at $27.50. Let's quickly touch on the SimMLB. Opening day is this week. We should start to see a lot more trading in the SimMLB market as teams start kicking off, as you start seeing trends. Two noticeable trends during spring training. The SimBraves are trading up over 6%. They are in a very competitive NL East with the Sim Marlins, with the Sim Nationals, with the Sim Phillies, with the Sim Braves. It's going to be a really competitive division, so it'll be interesting to see how those teams move throughout the season. For deeper insight on the Sim NL East, go look at Fish Stripes. They're a Marlins podcast, but we'll be doing some SimBull analysis on that as well. Another interesting team, one of the most popular teams in the SimBull market, is the SimCubs. They have traded down 4.9% so far this spring. The SimCubs season could go one of two ways. If they are competitive, they might make a run at the playoffs, make a run at the NL Central, or it could be the start of a sell-off to a rebuild. Anthony Rizzo just announced that he's breaking off negotiations with the Cubs for now, so that did not help their share price, trading down 5% after that. But also, they'll have questions to answer. Is Javier Baez going to get a long-term deal? What are you going to do with Chris Bryant? Is he going to be a tradable asset? Are you going to re-sign Anthony Rizzo? There are a lot of questions on this SimCubs team that caused them to trade down 5% during spring training. Opening day, I believe, is this Thursday, so it should be really exciting to watch. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of The Opening Bell. Ding, ding, ding. I am your host, Kenneth Giles. Check us out at SimBull Exchange on Twitter. Make sure you smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on all SimBull news, and visit SimBull.app to check out your portfolio to see how these trades impacted your overall value. Again, have a great Tuesday, and you stay classy. Happy trading.